Hey guys, I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see this right now. I'm having trouble seeing the screen myself in the bright light outside, but this is a little bird trap that I made. And I drove 2 stakes into the ground, and I used 2 rubber bands that I had. I had some really large rubber bands that were used for packing material. I just had them laying around, so I thought I would use them, but you could use this with cordage if you made sure to drive robust stakes into the ground that would not bend from the tension. So this is the stick coming down here to the trigger stick, which is a bar that is actually staked out and tied into this stick. There's a trench dug out underneath it. So the stick is actually floating because there's a notch here on the bar that drops attached to the windlass stick, or the windlass stick rather has a chisel tip, goes down into the 7 notch. And then I just laid some very small light sticks across it, and you can't really see it, but there is a noose, a fishing line, going over this little platform and tied on to the swinging bar of the windlass trap. And you would place like a leaf or something on there and place your bait on there for the birds. Because that way whenever a bird was walking and stepped onto the platform that has this floating bar that's holding the windlass in place, you see this is snared on there. So that's how that little thing works. I don't know if this trap exists or not, or if I just have an idea of amalgamated bits and pieces of other traps into this specific trap. But it's pretty simple. See, this bar here is just floating. It's tied on to that little stake there, so it's just sitting in the trench. This is wound. Oh, hang on, it's snared on there. Anyway, you get the idea. This is just a chisel tip here, and this is just a 7 notch. So when that's tight, and this notch is sitting in here, the tension of the windlass holds the trigger stick in place, and then you just put your little platform over the top. But yeah, pretty simple, and seems like it could be really effective. I'm just gonna bait it, see if I can catch a bird. I've not got it set that strong. That way, hopefully it would just snare it by the leg, and I'd be able to let it go. So we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you posted. Thanks, guys.